welcome, Pisces. This is your Psychic Tarot forecast for the coming 30 days. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As always, we ask for love, guidance, and healing in your messages today. All right, my name is Deanna, so welcome to the channel. This is a new channel here, so I am excited to be back. And I say I'm back because if you guys have followed me for some time, you will remember the original channel, Divine D. It started I ran it for about 7 or 8 years, and it's just been the last couple of years here that I haven't been doing it. So I'm happy to be back. I want to start off by saying to make sure that you are safe here online, that you are not accepting requests for sessions. You're not that no one's reaching out to you under my name looking for donations or anything of that nature. The only way you can book a session with me is to go through my website, deannabutcher.com. I will never send you messages or reply in the comments telling you need certain things or that you need spell work to be done. None of that crazy stuff. So please be safe online. That was one of the contributors as to why I shut my old channel down. There were too many impersonations and duplicate channels. So hopefully that doesn't happen here, and you guys enjoy your reading. So this will be for the next 30 days here, Pisces, for Sun, Moon, and Rising. So this is an evergreen reading. So when you see this, know that this message is for you. So these are all general readings as always. So take what resonates and release and let love to those that don't connect for you today. All right. So today I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot. Whoop. I love the energy of this deck here, and I think so. Here, I want these two as well. I'm also going to use this Citadel Tarot. This one is really cool. And then I think I'm going to pull some tea leaf cards here for you as well. The energy does feel really good here, actually. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yes. This two. And this one. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. Okay. I'm really happy to see here that successfully overcoming a problem. And then we have the camel, which is persevere and you will overcome problems. And then we have the dog here, which is about pleasure with a close friend. You've got the Nine of Swords here with the Wheel of Fortune up there in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Things could be feeling vengeance here, which also it says overcoming slights. Maybe a choice needs to be made. You might be experiencing some difficulties here or have been experiencing some difficulties in regards to finances or how you earn your money. You might even have some issues with people in your life that might be taking a little bit more from you, emotionally, financially, spiritually, physically. I think that does come to an end. I do feel like you are in need of bringing good people into your circle. And I think you're doing that as you have been releasing some of the folks that haven't been there for your highest good. I'm hearing that there is a lot of good advice coming your way as well. So, maybe reach out to your close friends, talk to them about what's going on, because this does kind of seem like a bit of a silent struggle for you. Or maybe things have been weighing heavily on your mind here, Pisces. We do have the Emperor, so I do feel like you are going to get here some solid advice and assistance. even if this isn't from a close friend, you might be even going up higher on that as far as then looking for professional assistance. So this could be in the form of, therapy and counseling, but this might be lawyers. This might be financial advisors, that kind of an assistant. So if you are looking for something specific to learn about or to learn from or to help given your situation, some of you here might be going through divorce, I'm hearing, or have been going through one for some time. I think that you will begin to see here in the next 30 days some things balancing out. I'm hearing not wasting your money on the small things, Pisces. So be very clear about what you need and want in that regard, especially if it is in dealing with lawyers or dealing with contracts, obligations, and even if it's not to do with divorce, but maybe you're purchasing a home, moving assets, that kind of thing. Like, just seems to be a lot for many of you Pisces. And again, this is a general reading, so I'm kind of trying to make the best here as far as all of this energy that's coming in, because there's going to be something a little different for all of you. But as a collective, I do feel like there's decisions to be made around finances, what you're dedicating yourself to, and being very clear about what you want. Knowing your worth is going to be big here with the Merchant. Some of you here too, on the positive side, because even though you're going through all of these things, there is going to be a lot of positivity and focus here as far as successfully overcoming these problems. I mean, we had both the Bridge and the Camel, right? We've got Six of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm not worried about that right now, because I think that in the next 3 weeks, that's where things are about to turn for you, in for the good. And I kind of like having that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because much like the world energy, if it were in its upright, can come fast, quick, maybe a little unexpected, maybe a little forcefully. And I think right now you're needing to work on the mental health, the overthinking, the thoughts. And then even if the thoughts themselves, maybe for some of you, if it's not like an anxiety or depression or something like that, if it's not an anxiety that you're dealing with, it's just simply thinking, being creative, thinking about all the things that are coming for you, because things will be moving quickly. There's something here with this hiding your true self and projection I kind of want to look at. I think what I'm feeling with this is that once you get out of this funk of feeling overwhelmed, feeling maybe overstimulated too for some of you, feeling like you're a little off track, like you want to move on with something. So you might be starting a new job, career, maybe finishing some education. Higher learning is key right now for you as well. So some of you might be doing that or thinking about doing it, right? Because it's all this thinking that you're doing. So that's possible. I think that you might be, some of you might be lacking consideration for what you really want. And I think maybe that's why we're having this masquerade kind of a feeling where you're masking your true self and you're not maybe looking at things authentically. Like, will this actually bring you joy, or are you looking at this because it's going to bring you money, or because this is what someone else wants you to do, or that this is just what's always been done? I think that you might be doing something a little off the beaten path, which is why there's been a lot of thinking and decisions. Yeah, King of Wands. Take action on the things that are going to bring you abundance as far as emotional abundance, because then the money will come. The Ten of Cups is in reverse right now, and I'm hearing like what's really weighing heavily on your head right now is that what you're doing just isn't fulfilling. So it's difficult almost to make the best out of your current situation for some of you, I'm hearing. So that could be a really great pivotal point and a reason for you to maybe move on and do something different, or do it in a different way at least, because the way things are right now, I feel like I'm not stimulated enough. I'm bored. I'm not fulfilled. It's not getting me to my goals as fast as I wanted it to. People maybe aren't recognizing, right, with that Three of Pentacles in reverse, people aren't seeing what it is that I'm trying to showcase. Like I'm not being heard and validated or listened to, in the workplace, or even in your own, like in your own business. Like, so you may be pivoting a little bit in the business if you're an entrepreneur, and I have that Merchant here, self-worth. Create a healthy balance if you are looking to start a business, or you are starting one, or have had a business. And if there's been a bit of a lull and certainly changing times. Yeah, it's not dead. It's not over. Keep the business going is what I'm hearing. Just look at it a different way and pivot. It's time to grow. You can't keep doing the same thing the same way as you used to. And I think that maybe either talking with friends or even looking at it from the business perspective, looking at the numbers, maybe talking to other creatives, whatever this is for you, getting a clear vision on what you really want things to look like and feel like, and then just making a pivot. Like I'm hearing rebrand for many of you. And you might be a creative, maybe you're a tarot reader, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're an artist. There's many things that of course that you could be doing, but I am feeling like you're rebranding right now. Yeah, because you've grown. And I think maybe this is as well because you have a lot of new skills now that you didn't have before when you started. And maybe your vision is slightly changed, especially if you are a merchant of materials and maybe you're in home decor or something like that. And maybe your style has changed, or maybe you're now not just doing furniture, you're doing furniture, clothing, home goods. Like maybe you kind of want like a mish of everything. Do the different, right? Move forward and do what's different. Some of you here as well, yeah, we're saying we're doing it because we have different responsibilities now. And I feel like, whether it's your kids are now grown and you can have more time to process this and do this, or you're starting a family, or your kids are now in school, or it has something to do with kids and the next evolution in their life and yours. So I think that whatever this is, whether they're starting school now, or now they can go to daycare, or now they're graduating, or now they're on their own, whatever this phase of their life is, you're taking this phase of life as well and growing too. And this is going to help them too, because I still feel like I want to continue working because there's a lot that I want to do to help them in a positive way. There's still a lot left in you. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay. Yeah, these problems, and I say that lightly, and I say like, because of course it seemed dramatic at the time, but I feel like this came in cycles because his tower's in reverse. So I feel like the drama's not completely over yet until we speak up and say something. So this could be the divorce, this could be changing jobs, this could be knowing your worth at work and asking for that promotion, whatever this is, right? Whatever your problems are here, Pisces. And certainly if you want your own reading to dive deep into that and get more clarity on that, reach out. But I think for you, with the Ace of Swords and this Tower in reverse, I feel like this is still continually cyclic because we're just still learning. We aren't. How do I say that? Because it's not like you're not learning from your mistakes, because you have. Because I feel like you're very aware of it. And so maybe this is your circumstances. Maybe this is because of, control in your atmosphere, whether it's a partner or, your boss, like your hands are tied kind of feel, where it's like, no, I'm in this and I feel like I can't get out. So you're going to get out. You just have to be very clear about what you want and just start saying something. It's taking charge of that, getting the help that you need, and being very clear on your vision and getting clear on that vision. Ace of Swords, the moment that you speak and that you are clear, you have the power. Page of Wands, the moment that you want something, change is going to begin to happen for you. And I think that there are, including your friend here, right? There are many people that are there to support you and love you and guide you on this journey, Pisces. So you're not going to do this alone. And I think that it's time to let people in, because again, you're still sitting there with that Nine of Swords energy, right? Like it's the silent, suffering. So, this is going to be good for you. I really do feel things turn out positively. You kind of had to eat some shit for a bit in order to find what you really wanted. And, and I'm also hearing here too, like the universe needed to push you a little bit because either we're timid, we have difficulty making decisions, maybe we didn't have enough finances backing us, we didn't maybe feel like we had enough support. Whatever your reason was for not being able to take action yet, which I do feel is very valid, okay? This was not an excuse, you're not lazy, you're unmotivated. There were legitimate reasons. I think now the energy is in your favor to begin moving forward. And once you do, then you're going to feel like, okay, now I'm on my right path. You were off in the cattails for a little bit, off the beaten path, but you know what? You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to recognize what you really needed and wanted. And I think that's why we still saw that the tower in reverse. Like, things still needed to dismantle and make you feel uncomfortable so you would make a change, right? The relationship needed to get a little bit worse or not get better. The job needed to continue to not provide, or problems with other employees or whatever your problems were, felt like they were getting worse and nothing was being solved. And it was because the universe kept putting that and pushing you, because they knew if you felt comfortable or you felt like things were getting better, you wouldn't move forward. And that's a natural thing. I think many people would probably stay in their situations when things get more comfortable, and that's why we don't. I think now we're certainly, as a collective, regardless of your astrological sign, we are all being called right now to move forward and change and pivot and grow and find our strength and heal. And we're doing ancestral changes and healing. Like, it's all of this, right? And so to see you as well in your next 30 days doing the same thing, I think this is validation that you are where you need to be. Problems are going to be successfully solved and overcome here in the coming month, and it probably won't even take that long. Like, because again, I see, like, once you do take action, it's like ball is rolling. And then people kind of come out of the woodwork, and, universe is putting people in your place. So then that lawyer shows up, or someone recommends that accountant, or someone recommends that business advisor or investor, whatever it is. It's like your problems are solved, because now when you begin to put that energy in motion, and the universe is like, okay, perfect, they're ready, let's go. And let's help them along, because we have free will, right? So we have to decide that we want it, know that we do, and continue to put our focus there and live as though we have it, right? And that's that power manifestation. But, of course, it's easier said than done. But I do feel like whatever your troubles are right now, Pisces, that it will get better. This is a season. It's like, it has to. It has to, because you're not going to live this way anymore. It's not conductive to your growth. You're done, especially if you got kids, right? Like, you're done. And this is a good done, because it didn't take you out, right? Because we're seeing the Emperor, the King of Wands, and, all of this, right? Like, it's a powerful statement. You're in the power right now. So really a good energy here for you, Pisces. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your 30-day forecast, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And again, if you want clarity on your very own situation, you can reach out to deannabutcher.com and book your session. I have mini sessions as well if you have just a quick question, and I have up to an hour session, and then I have coaching available as well. So go ahead and check all that out. There is a new blog, so you can get free content and assistance there as well. This is a blog. I have my podcast, The D Word, so go check that out as well. It's all on my website. So you can continue to get advice and guidance from me. And make sure you're following me on my socials and help me grow this channel, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit your notification button, like the post, comment below. As this channel grows and I have access through the platform to create really cool stuff. And so I really want to get us to that point again and make it better than the channel was before. So take care, guys. Many, many blessings, and we'll see you again soon.